Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 9 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, as you can see, we finished the kitchen and we started adding the windows. Now we're gonna continue working on this. So now I'm gonna focus on this. So click on architecture and then I'm gonna add in some curtain grid. So with the curtain grid, it will divide these panels like so, and then here we could add somewhat 3 of them. So I'm just checking how it looks. I don't like the look right here, so I'm gonna delete that and then try to provide the 3 equal units. So I think you need to hover below so that you could have that. And then here as well, we could just put it above like that, and then divide by 3. We can see, and then I'm happy with that. I'm gonna choose the mullion now, so it's still under architecture. Click on mullion, and then for this one, this side, I don't want to add the mullions in between. I just want the look of the separation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on the grid line. Instead of 50 by 150, I'm gonna change this to 50 by 65. I think that's more than enough. So I'm just adding it from the edge, not in between. So there we go. Something different that I'm gonna do. And then here, I'm gonna click on all grids now. And then just select those, even here, and here, and there. So just to change a little bit so that it will have a clean look. And then here, I just noticed that the inside is white and the outside is black. So I'm going to change that. I want everything to be uniform. So I want it to be black. Material handle to be like this. That's PVC material. I think that's good enough. So there you go. Everything is black now. And then I just want to fix this one. I just need to delete this. And then I want to make this one beautiful. So instead, I want a glass. So actually, I'm gonna undo this. I'm going to edit path. I'm going to delete this one at the back right here. Click finish. So let me check with, I think the best one should be just deleting all of the railing. I'm going to edit this. So instead, I want my stringer we could edit the stringer right here. I want it to be glass, so let's look for a glass material. I'm gonna use this. and then the depth and run is something that we need to change. So 25, and then the total depth is around 900. And then let's copy this, because this is for the left stringer or the right stringer. Or if we change that, I think that's the profile. So I think we're good with this. Now it looks like this. This is still glass, so that will look much better. Edit this again. Cut marks, I don't want zigzag. We don't want none. So landing, so run type, we can change the materials for the those now, so that everything looks much better. I want it to have a mid support, function interior mid support, check that one. Width is 50, total depth, this one structural depth, make it 600, 300. And then I don't want risers. So here, uncheck this, apply. So now it looks like this. And then the landing. So the landing, same as run, no, because we want the thickness to be going below. So the thread thickness probably 900, because we need to change that again. Then the material, let's put something concrete for now. This is probably 1200. Apply, OK. Because what we need to do is we need to have, so I'm gonna undo that. Basically that's too much. So we're just going to do 100 or 200. Apply, OK. And then the thickness, because I still want to show that it's opened. So we could just do 100. And that still looks good. I think I'm just gonna leave like that for now. We want to make sure that everything is changed in terms of materials. So like that. Even the landing, uncheck that, and then the thickness here should be changed. This is supposed to be the one that I have to do, but for some reason, so I need this one to be all the way down, but because of this stringer it's not looking nice, so I just need to uncheck that, and then we could just manually add an extrusion going down. So we could do that as well. In terms of the material, I think wood is the best one. So instead of this, we could add in mahogany or oak. So as you can see, it looks nice. And then that looks much better. So now, before we go to level 2, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around and put in the flooring for outside. So I'm gonna go to ground floor and then go to architecture, click on floor, edit, duplicate. This will be floor number 3 and with the grass. So I'm gonna type in grass here. Apply, okay, okay. Obviously, I want to put grass around. And then also, I want to add something right here. But usually, I add grass and then I'm gonna edit it from there once I add, because it's gonna be harder for you to just think or do it instantly. So might as well add the grass for now, different floor finish, and then from there you do your thing. Change whatever you want, but at least you have the base to go to. So here 1200, we're gonna add in the boundary wall. I'm still thinking if we should add a boundary wall right here at the side, but I think I'm just gonna add it right here, and then I'm gonna extend this one later on. So let's click on finish, and then let's look at it at 3D, knowing that this is the ground. We need to select all of the exterior to go down to ground. So here I'm going to the wall and then clicking on tab. It will usually highlight the exterior wall, which is right now all the exterior wall, and then I'm going to let the base constraint to be the ground. So it will go to ground, and just like that, it's underground. So what we're gonna do is, because this one has a 200 millimeter thickness for the deck, so that's fine. For the step, I'm going to just add a stairs right here for the main entrance. So I'm gonna go to ground, double click there. So click on stairs, and then from here I'm going to change it to level 1, top level, and then it's saying that we could only do 2. I'm gonna click on finish, and then I'm gonna see it's basically just 1. I'm going to undo this and no, just change it to precast. The only problem with this is instead of me manipulating the stairs, which is gonna be crazy, as you can see, it's better to just do it manually. So I'm gonna go to ground now, and then from here let's create a model in place. So generic model, press OK, and then from here I want to change this a bit. So extrusion, change the material. I'm going to do concrete, one of the concrete right here, and then pick line, you want to make sure that all the lines are connecting. I'm just gonna do something like this. And then the easiest part here is you can basically manipulate it. So in terms of height, how high and how many you want it. I can add it like that, and then add another one on top of this. So at least we have stairs going around like that. This is only for view, so it's not something that I need to be specific to. So I just want to do it. And then trim and extend. And then this is easily can be changed as well. Go to 3D, pull it up, and then from here we could manipulate whatever we want. We could extend if we don't like it. We're gonna extend it like that. So something like that will be good enough. So I'm happy with this, the way it wraps around the main entrance. Okay. Then let's add in the boundary wall. So go to architecture, click on wall, and then from interior wall, so here I'm just gonna change this to level 1 for now. Click here, change this to interior wall, edit type, duplicate, boundary wall. edit type, change the material, let's add in a concrete, let's use masonry, and then I don't care first for the whatever height it is, because I'm gonna manipulate that later on. So here I'm just going to add the wall around here. And then now I could manipulate going ground floor. This is going, this is too small, that's why. Ground floor, going to level 2, that's fine. No offset. And then this one is negative, probably 800. I don't want it to be too tall. So the manipulation right here is I don't want it to be too tall, that it's not going to be seen, or my model is not going to be seen too much. So I'm just doing it like that for now. CS right here. I'm going to add the boundary walls right here. And then right here as well. So what I can do is I could link this up, and then from there let's connect it to the wall right here. So I'm going to align it actually. I want to align it from the midpoint. So AL, align it from here. And that's fine. Align it from this wall, and then just connect them. In terms of the gate, we're gonna do that later in a later video. For now, this is what it looks like. I could add in the ground for this. So another floor, edit type, duplicate, and this will be concrete again, but let's get a different concrete. Something that we haven't used yet. And then here we could just add from corner to corner, and then use this to go around it. And then obviously this is not final, so we're going to edit this one way or another. We're also going to add some concrete blocks right here as well. So I just want to showcase what it looks like from afar and go from there. Select all of this again. Base constraint should be ground floor. Now it's going down. So for now, I'm happy with what it looks, and then we're gonna continue that on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.